every time they get to the PBR finals, hardly anybody rides a bull. Have you noticed that?
Correct.
Those bulls are nasty,
They're
man.
so bad. Yeah.
Oh, and they get up in the air and twist and
roll and
the rolling. That's what, when I was talking about shoulder, that's what I meant. Roll.
Yeah,
they
when
roll their shoulders
Yeah.
and kind of get you that, and then cut and just slam you.
Yeah.
Then you get tied up. You ever been tied
hung
up?
up? Yes, sir.
Scary, isn't it?
It's
You're close to the bull, so he can't hurt you because you're.
when you get hung up by a spur, that's the scariest.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's the scariest. I mean, hanging up
Have you
at
got
all. So.
you caught on the rope?
Just not for very far, like from here to the corner of the room. You've been drugged, haven't you? By
I've
a
been
horse?
drugged by a horse. I've been drugged probably 500-600 yards over
Really?
a creek twice.
Wow.
Yeah, broke that tooth, shattered my elbow, the burst of my elbow, broke 3 ribs, ripped my toes off my boots, my clothes, and got roped by my offensive tackle.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, he wanted me to see his brand new roping horse. I saw him all right.
Yeah.
Brum, 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 brum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, frightening.
I got drug around a round pen once, about a lap and a half.
Oh, that is.
I went into the locker room. I had just a gash, and my coach was like, "What happened?" I was like, "Oh, nothing there. Don't worry about that."
What about, was it a solid wall? Wasn't a post wall? I mean, could you have gotten caught?
I was on the inside, so I was okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was still getting kicked, but I was
You were getting kicked?
just a little bit
Oh,
because my foot hung in the stirrup. But it wasn't
That
no
is just
500
not
yards.
good. That's just not good.
What were you hung to when you drove?
He roped me. I was roped.
Oh,
He roped me and jerked me off of a fence.
oh,
Oh,
and then he dallied and just drugged
got
you?
off and the horse took off.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought you meant.
drug.
I thought you
And
meant.
went out of the arena because the gate was open on the other end and took me out through the pasture early in the morning on that dewy grass. Went about, missed a telephone pole sitting out the middle that gave him power to his motorhome, trailer house. And I saw it. I finally got one hand. I got my right arm out, and I'm trying to use my right arm as a rudder so I wouldn't roll. I was, and I'm going out through there and just beat me to pieces. And we went across the creek. Oh,
How'd you finally get out?
the horse just got exhausted. Ooh. Yeah, the horse. And get this, and Jerry Mullins and John Cope came out and went to the horse. And I'm back there going, help me.
Yeah.
They picked me up, take me into the trailer house, filled the bathtub up with cold water. I'm a bruised, bloody mess.
Dang.
And then they had to call the trainer at Pittsburgh Steelers. He said, get him to the hospital. They put me in a truck and took me to the hospital, and they put me in there, and tooth's gone, the elbow's shattered. So they go in, I got a blood bubble on my elbow like this. So they're pulling blood off my elbow, x-rays, ribs are killing me. This is Monday. So I missed practice all week in the hospital. Now I got to come up with a story about how this happened. So it's obviously I wasn't going to call them out because
Yeah, you don't.
it was much my fault as theirs. When he roped me, I could have easily taken the rope off and pop that rope and make that horse back up. It's a roping horse. That sucker took off like a yeah.
Dang.
So anyway, they got me to the hospital, and then we played the Colts. As a matter of fact, Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin brothers were coming into town, and they were going to stay with me, and we were going to play golf. Well, we were going to play golf after the Sunday game against the Colts, and so I went out and got some medication, and played great. Who said you need to practice?
Golly.
I know, man. I had nightmares about that for years.
Well, that wasn't anything that had to do with the future muscle injury.
No, not at all.
No.
No, not at all.
Wow.
I know. It's frightening.
Yeah.
Frightening. I mean, frightening, man. That horse is
Yeah.
out across that field. God. And to see that pole, that telephone pole. Now, if that horse goes to the left, am I going to slide into the telephone pole? Yeah, not good.